Welcome to the Maryland Make It with Wool Show 2020. Youth and adults across the state have taken the joy and the challenge to create an outfit made of wool fabrics. The fabric must be at least 60% wool, but as you will see, it will come in many different styles and forms, from coat weight to stretchy knits. Wool is ageless. A special thanks to all our participants this evening for sharing their love of wool and their creativity. So relax, sit back, and enjoy the show. Our participants are divided into 5 age categories: our young sewers just getting started, our preteens, our juniors, our seniors, and our adults. Tonight, we have 4 of the 5 age categories participating, and we shall begin our show. Our fashion show will begin with our first age bracket called our young sewers or our youth. This age bracket includes kids that are 6 and 7 years old. This evening, we have 2 young sewers, Annette and Morgan, and it's interesting, they live miles apart across the state, and they each chose the same pattern to work with. Interesting though, the different wools certainly gives a different outlook. We will take a closer look at Annette first, and then we'll come back and catch Morgan. Annette is from Talbot County, and she is wearing a poncho and a skirt. She loves the colors of the plaid in her poncho, especially the teal blue. So she chose to accent that in her skirt, along with some cute lace trim that she just loves. Activities that Annette is involved in are sewing, cooking, crafts, her church choir, and Sunday school. She loves horseback riding and promises not to wear this cute outfit on the horse. She also works in a pumpkin patch. She and her brother have a garden pumpkin patch to grow and sell pumpkins. Why does she like to sew? She likes to see just the big squares of fabric turn into something you can wear. It is creative, and her love of art is shown in her sewing. In the future, she would like to make a dress or a jumper. What makes Annette Annette? Her love for animals, her country living, especially her horses and cows, and hanging out with her papa, working on the farm. Very nice job, Annette. Thank you for sharing your outfit. Our next sewer was Morgan. Morgan comes from Baltimore County. And when we talked to Morgan about the favorite part of her outfit, she said, oh, it has to be the material. She loves the houndstooth pattern. This poncho is so comfortable to wear. And believe it or not, she just pulled this fabric out of her mom's stash. There wasn't very much there, but it was the perfect amount for this poncho. She loves to play field hockey, enjoys 4-H, also softball, figure skating, and gymnastics. She loves to sew just about anything, and she's just learning, but she thinks her next outfit should be a red skirt to match her poncho. Her most favorite thing to do is to play field hockey with her team, The Storm. She too promised she would not play field hockey in this smart-looking wool outfit. She loves slime, she loves to make it, she loves to play with it and change it to new slime. But Morgan, no slime with your lovely wool poncho either. Enjoy wearing your poncho. Nice job. And those were our young sewers. Our next age bracket are our preteens. Our group, we had 6 youth involved in this group this year, and they all have very stunning outfits. So we're going to take a closer look at each of our participants. Now we'll get to Stella. Stella's favorite part of her outfit was the fabric. She loved her black plaid fabric. It's so versatile. It looks dressed up and fancy with this pencil black skirt, or it could be cute as a button with a pair of jeans. She plans to wear it for special events, especially when she helps her mom with weddings. The activities that Stella enjoy are her 4-H club, where she serves as the reporter. She's on a lacrosse team, and she raises wool sheep and dairy goats. What she liked to sew? Well, she said, because store clothes don't always fit my body and style, so I like to make things that fit. And that's what you can do when you are sewing. Next year, she'd probably like to make a longer jacket and something that's just a little more challenging. She is up for the challenge. What makes Stella Stella? My unique style and personality, she says, and when I sew, that uniqueness can shine. Thank you, Stella. Great job. Also in our preteen group, we have Alex. Alex is from Baltimore County, and she has chose this red and black jumper. She loves the diagonal plaid at the top and the red buttons as well as the red border. It was just fun putting the fabrics together and coming up with this creative design. This was the very first time in this jumper that she did a lining. And the nice thing about lining, although it's a bit to put in, it's comfortable to wear. It feels so good on the inside. She won the red fabric at a Make It With Wool contest that she was in prior to this. And her mom had her fabric in her chest. So there we go. We take some of mom's stashed fabric with some Make It With Wool prize, and you have a beautiful ensemble. Activities that she enjoys are softball, figure skating, and learning to play the clarinet. She thinks sewing is so fun, and what she would like to make next is a dress or a jacket. She is a straight A student, loves to play softball, and she loves to pitch. But she's going to save this outfit for very special occasions. Thank you, Alex. Beautiful job. Our next preteen comes to us from Frederick County, and this is Trennan. Trennan has enjoyed sewing for several years now, and this time he decided he wanted to make a jacket, and he chose it because it is warm and comfortable. He received the wool from being in the Maryland Make It With Wool contest last year, and he thought the tan would complement the blue, and it sure does. Activities that he enjoys are 4-H, cross country, track, basketball, and soccer. Also plays the piano, the clarinet, and raises Lincoln Longwool breeding sheep and crossbred market lambs. Why does Trennan like to sew? Well, it's fun, and I can't wait to make a jacket and a vest and a pants for church. When not sewing, he enjoys video games and picking on his 3 older sisters who are now all at college. Great job, Trennan. Thank you very much. Our preteen group continues with Charlotte. Charlotte from Carroll County. When we asked Charlotte about her favorite part of this outfit, she said it is the pink wool dress. She thought the pink might be a little bit blah, but then she found a black jacket pattern fabric that has a tiny pink line in it, and that just jazzed it up and made the perfect set. She too is a 4-H'er, and she enjoys showing goats and pigs. She loves photography and all things fashion. She has a hamster that she takes care of and enters in the Carroll County Fair. She likes sewing because she can be creative, and she'd like to be a fashion designer in the future. She loves Marvel, but she finds that most Marvel-themed clothes are not in the girls' department. So her challenge is to find a way to create girls' clothes that incorporate the non-typical girl themes. Something that makes Charlotte, she said, it's my bangs. I love my bangs. My mom wants me to grow them out, but it makes me unique. So I plan to keep them. I also love to babysit and take care of the babies, and one day I will be able to babysit on my own. Beautiful dress and outfit. Thank you, Charlotte. And yet we have another preteen, another young man from Frederick County. This is Preston. And when we asked Preston about his outfit, he said that he really likes the vest because it's kind of dressed up and sharp looking here, but he wants to wear it with his jeans and his boots as well. So it's a nice versatile piece of clothing for his closet. He had never tried a vest before, and so that is what he chose for this year's project. He is a second-year member of 4-H, and most of the contests he participates in were online this year, but he did do the Skillathon, the virtual livestock judging, and the Tri-County Fashion Review. He enjoys basketball, although we wasn't able to play it in a group this year. There are 2 things that make Preston. He loves to work outside with his dad. He likes getting dirty and riding his four-wheeler. Saving this lovely outfit for church, not the four-wheeler, right, Preston? He hopes that he'll soon be able to drive the tractor because right now, all he gets to drive is the skid loader. But I'll bet you do a good job at that. Thank you, Preston. That is a great outfit and versatile. And we have one more preteen. And this preteen is Brenna. And Brenna comes to us from Carroll County. She is modeling an adorable bold plaid jumper. She said what I liked about this is how bold this plaid is because it says, "Here I am." Sometimes she's shy, but not in this dress. It's comfortable and it expresses herself and her personality. She loves being a member of 4-H and she was able to show pigs for the first time this year. And she told me, well, it went way better than I thought it might. She loves to play baseball. Yes, baseball, not softball, and dance. She likes to sew because she feels very proud when she gets finished and has something she can wear. Something that makes me is playing baseball. I play with the boys. I play just as well as they do. I'm a pitcher and a catcher, and I am going to be the first female MLB player. That makes me who I am. Great job, Brenna. I'm sure you will. And that is the conclusion of our preteen group. We had several students that were sewing in our preteen group, and we are going to move to our junior group. Now, our juniors are aged 13 to 16, and participating this year, we have 4 lovely contestants. One of these contestants will represent us at the national contest. Caroline is from Frederick County, and she is wearing, believe it or not, a stretch knit wool dress and a long jacket. She has always wanted to sew with a knit fabric. And isn't it amazing that wool can be a stretch knit, just like polyester or cotton? At a previous contest, she saw an outfit made out of a jersey knit and she goes, "This is my goal." And she did a great job. She was able to participate in a lot of online contests while she was in 4-H this year, including livestock judging and the skillathon. She would have done more things, but unfortunately several got canceled. But we know there's always next year. She enjoys sewing because you can make anything you want and just the way you like it. She really enjoys picking out the buttons and the accessories to complete the outfits. She says, "What makes me? I am a farm girl through and through. I love working with my animals and I love working on the farm." Excellent job, Caroline. Thank you for sharing your creative outfit of wool. Jersey knit wool. Next in our junior division, Courtney is from Carroll County, and she is wearing a suit, an off-white suit with a linen look. It almost looks like linen, and that's the versatility of wool. Her favorite part of the outfit is how it fits her and how it turns out. And her inspiration came from all of interviews and professional things she will need to be doing in the upcoming months. Activities that she participates in are many in school: FFA, Best Buddies, 4-H Hot Shots Club, and she likes to sew because when she's sewing, she can relieve all the stresses and just enjoy her creativity. She's not thinking about things that have problems that needed to be solved. She just loves relaxing and sewing. She hopes one day to make a prom dress for herself. What makes Courtney? 2 things. She said, "I'm devoted to something, and when I want something, I don't give it up." The second thing is that I'm very interested in trying new things and always staying busy. Thank you, Courtney. Amazing job. When we asked Carly about the favorite part of this outfit, she said, "Well, teal is my favorite color, and I took a plain piece of teal wool and I quilted it using a long arm quilting machine and turned it into a brand new look." Underneath of this poncho / jacket is a black fitted dress. And to make that teal pop, there is piping and a multicolored top stitching thread, 2 of her very favorites. Carly in school is in NJROTC. She is in 4-H and has a million projects, plus the Rifle Club and the Rabbit Club. She volunteers for the fire company. She is a member of the Bayside Quilters. She is a senior in Honor Society, band, yearbook, and has her mindset on the Naval Academy and a career in cybersecurity. She says sewing is an outlet for her creativity, and she loves making unique outfits. What makes Carly Carly? Diversity, from trapping muskrats and fighting fires to fashion shows and to precise drill teams. Carly has a vast variety of loves. Thank you, Carly. That is a beautiful rendition of wool. And Caroline is modeling a plaid skirt and jacket that she has put together. And she said her favorite part about this are the bias waistband and the bias pockets. They just give it a little fun and flair. She participates in showing market sheep and breeding goats. She is the president of her 4-H club, and she is a part of her math and technical honor society, as well as the FFA chapter at school. She likes sewing because it is truly rewarding to start with fabric and end with a beautiful ensemble. Two things that makes Caroline, she loves science and reading, and she plans to attend college this fall, major in biology, heading towards pre-med. I think you're set for the college scene, Caroline. And that was our junior division. We did not have any seniors this year, but we do have an adult. So we'd like to introduce our adult contestant. This is Amanda from the Eastern Shore, Talbot County, and she has made a three-piece ensemble with straight pants and a long shirt and a cape that is reversible. Favorite part, it's kind of hard to see in the video, but this fabric is very unique. It has a boucle, a popped purple and dark green teal circles and flowers in it, and it is very warm. She's made it so that it's reversible on the other side to be much more casual and formal. So it's a 2-in-1 deal, and underneath hides a beautiful full-length pants and top, ready for any business occasion or any activity, as she works at the University of Maryland in the College of Ag and Natural Resources. She finds sewing creative and relaxing and a place to escape the real world. You do that in a sewing room. You just crawl back in that sewing room and forget the rest of the world is going on. She loves sewing for her family and embroidery and design. And her next project will be wherever the fabric takes her. Thank you very much, Amanda, for participating in our Make It With Wool contest as an adult. Okay. And so those are our participants in this amazing show that we have 2020. And without any further ado, let's give them a round of applause as we take one last look at each of our participants. Okay, we'll get one last little glimpse as they flip through here. We see all of their pictures. There's our preteen, our young sewers. Okay, young sewers, our preteens, our juniors, and our adults. Thank you all. Bravo. We must take a minute. We have many thanks. Very quickly, though, our judges, Breanne Lippy Hitch, Jamie Frank, Laura Janicki, and Laura Kiefhofer were judged this tough contest. The Maryland Make It With Wool Planning Committee is Dr. Judy Williamson, Donna Gill, Amanda Clougherty, Jeannie Lippy, and Linda Brown. And we could not exist without our sponsors. So we'd like to, a big round of thanks to our sponsors, the Maryland Sheep Breeders Association, Maryland Ag Fair Board, Stitch in Time, Needle and Thread, G Street Fabrics, and the Baltimore chapter of the Association of Sewing Design Professionals. Without them, we wouldn't happen.